Let me let me get a summoning circle.
But I don't want to do it without him since he's caught up.
No,
Like,
it's just gonna be a random summoning circle. That's all, just a
oh,
background. So you don't
okay.
have baby dolls in your background. Come on, Rob.
Hey, hey, you know, or the closet. Like,
Questionable what we're doing here.
welcome to my Diddy chamber.
No, 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 no.
Um,
Just cut it. Just cut it.
Oh man. At least he didn't mess with little kids. That's one saving grace.
He did.
He did? I thought it was just whatchamacallit?
Didn't matter the age. He sure did it. Did
No,
it?
I thought it was like the big thing was like, oh, he's like bi or gay, but not want to admit it and like crazy and abusive, but like I didn't hear pedophile in there.
I mean, he diddied Justin Bieber when he was a kid.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, and that's why he kind of went crazy and stuff. Or like, yeah, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Damn, he Disneyed. I thought that was just a rumor. I don't know how true that is or not,
I
but
mean, I'm not gonna look into it.
right.
I'm not gonna
Not,
fingerprint it. I'm not gonna find little cells and see it did happen. No, I'm not gonna look into
yeah,
that.
that's fair. It's like that's super unfortunate if it did though, because I really I mean I still like Justin Bieber.
Yeah, no, but it's just like that's what happened to him. You know,
Yeah.
he was like happy go lucky ish. And yeah, it just, yeah, not
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you know what? There's a movie coming out. I forgot what it's called, but it has one of the Wayne brothers. I want to say it's Marlon Wayans, but I'm not sure if it's Marlon. But it's one of the Wayne brothers are in it, and it's like a horror movie of and he's playing the main antagonist, where it's like a cult football. Like this guy trying to get in the NFL, and he finally joins it. And he's like playing with one of these guys who he really admires, and so the Wayne brother character. And then like they're doing this training thing, and it's just like this weird cult where it's just like a win by any means necessary. It's like starts beating the players randomly. It's just like, oh Jesus. And as crazy as all that looks, and like, oh, that's a horror movie. Oh my gosh, how this looks so crazy.
Got it.
All the stuff that's been coming out, who's to say that that's not reality? That's
Yeah,
that's what that's what a real horror movie is to me. Where you're just like, whoa, whoa.
yeah, you're right. When it's like unsure how it ends or unsure how to like really cope with the fact that it happened. I said to, um, like you're right. When horror movies end in the sense it's like you want closure, and the ones that don't give you closure are the ones that really creep you out. Like, yeah, every time you hear that scratch and tap, it's gonna be scratched and tapped in your head every night.
Mm.
Oh, the cabinet's open? Yeah, you know what was really happening. There's a ghost in your house. All right, what do you think? One or two?
I like to, but it has watermarks on it. But
Oh,
hey,
damn it. I was looking for anti watermarks.
nah,
Gosh
you're
darn it.
good. I want to see how. I mean, I don't know if we're really. I guess we could. Shit, man. Maybe we should just jump into it. I really wanted to wait for Charles because I'm like, I'm
I
really
did
proud of
too.
him.
I was really hyped to talk to him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I saw this, I saw that." I'm like, "Yeah, well, oh no, you're right. It looks really bad. Don't do that. Just go with one." Yeah, that looks horrible. Unless I find something
Oh, doesn't
better.
capture it all. Ew. Damn it. Damn it.
One day you'll figure out how to use wallpapers.
Ugh, terrible.
Hang on. I'm seeing what's better. Ugh, that is terrible. You know, I have someone who can work better at this. If I figured out how to use it, I probably would, but I don't. Yes. Do you mind hitting pause?
Plus, we're not gonna jump into the summoning. We're not gonna summon that
Uh,
conversation just yet.
well, at least with that last circle you had, not the babies in the background.
Hey, what's wrong with babies?
It's very creepy,
I'm just
especially
trying
if one
to.
of them moves during the
Yeah, I
stream.
was about to say, I'm just trying to keep an eye on them.
Meh,
Right now.
meh.
But yeah, man, so much has been going on. So I don't know. I mean, in the world of anime, personally, got the house back. Kids are safe. House is secure. Uh, you know, everything's laid out. So whatever happens from this point is 100% the within the universal scheme of totality's plan.
I see what
So
you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it's all a process.
yeah. I'm at least at a place where I feel comfortable. I could breathe. I'm no longer overwhelmed or super stressed out. It's just like, hey, are things going to be as good as they are now or better? That's it. And I like that. But now that, I am where I am, I super appreciate the super challenging moments that I've had these last 7 months. It's
Yeah, you have had quite the experiences last
yeah.
7 months. So let's say more than anyone needs to in their lifetime,
Yeah.
for sure.
Sure, man. I mean, that's why I really wanted to talk about One Piece, man, because
Hey, it's all encompassing, you know, it's where it's at. That's the
listen,
way
man,
I see it.
it's so weird because you know how I like watching. I know like that's your number one anime, so you're always up to date and try really, really hard not to spoil yourself with anything coming in the manga. I tend to not, I'm not as on top of it. I tend to like to let it run for a little bit for 2, 3 episodes and then binge it.
Yeah, yeah, I see that.
I let it go for like 6, 7, 8 episodes. And then by the time I started watching it, uh
Well, I would love that, but every time I do that, it goes on hiatus, it skips out, and I it doesn't go.
yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll be back. Man,
Recording in progress. Welcome back to Daddy's Gertie Library.
man, what was I
Yeah,
talking
it's been a
about?
while.
The good, the
The
getting
Last
better.
Supper?
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about the good getting better. Okay, okay. But
2025 going into 2026 on the positive note.
yeah, unbelievably positive.
Hey man, we could look at this year as a year of growth. That's
Yeah, yeah.
all
Maybe I
around
should
what
say
we
that.
all needed. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. You had a quite a eventful past few weeks too yourself. To be continued. Yeah. What the fuck?
There's been a lot happening on this side of space, let's say.
So we're not that kind of pod. Yeah, we'll talk off air. But for me, when I finally watched One Piece, so for me, I feel like when a bunch of coincidences happen, it's like God's way of trying to communicate with me. That's how I feel. So when I finally started watching One Piece, those 7, 8 episodes were all about Kuma's backstory and his
I've been
relationship with
telling you
Bonnie.
guys about this for so long. I was
Bro,
like, yes, yes, yes. You guys
e-
need to see this.
everything I'm going through, and then all of a sudden I
Mhm.
see the world's greatest father on full display in
And
anime
I'm just
form.
like,
I'm
guys,
like,
guys, just please watch One Piece. Everything you're going through right now, as fathers, as people going through hardships,
ha,
understand One Piece is there for you for no reason.
labeled labeled as a tyrant, but he was the opposite.
Buccaneer boy.
Man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it spoke to me in so many different ways, but I really admire him as a man. I'm just like, this
Mm-hmm.
is the most profound depiction of a man that I've ever seen.
I'm buying the hoodie.
Yo, 100%.
I'm buying that hoodie.
My go-to cosplay. I haven't cosplayed yet, but if I was to cosplay, my go-to was Law. But now I might Buccaneer up. You know what I mean? I'm
Hmm. Hmm.
like, yo, yeah, I love his. Uh, I want to do a deep dive into Kuma.
Let's
Like,
do it.
uh, I
Hey,
don't think I'm
like
worthy,
here,
man.
it's time. It's like I think this is a perfect time. Everybody's watched that episode. We're a little bit past it. We're going into the five elders right now, and with the giants. So talking the few weeks back episodes with Kuma, where they had a huge like, it was like a movie display. Um, Seeing that unfold, and just to how they built it up, cultivated it, and when you think about it, like you've known this character for years back in
Mm.
Thriller Bark. Like, damn, Zoro's nothing means nothing.
Yeah. Yo, that's deep. Zoro's nothing means nothing. Yeah, I mean, all the way back from the beginning where you just see him, okay, he's a kid and he's getting beat up. And it's like, all right, this is weird. Like he's getting attacked. And it's like, oh, wow, he had a really bad childhood. And, when they actually go through it, that part of it was probably the best part to compare to everything else. Like, oh, a bunch of people beating up on him. It's like, oh, what are you doing? We gotta go, versus, being hated because of your heritage,
Yeah.
mom being killed because she made the mistake of marrying dad. um Dad trying to teach him, oh yeah, be joyful, and yeah, and these legends, and this has been passed down through our families, about the one who's gonna save, who's gonna liberate all of us, and him getting killed in front of him. Like, what a horrific story. And then to
And
be,
that's his like first few years of experience. Like, dude, think about that. Your father, instead of trying to help you cultivate, we got to fight against these type of people. Oh, we got to do this. No, think about what's positive. Think about what, you know, we believe in. Think about what's right. You know, believe in this that's been passed down through our generations, but also believe in what's wrong and what's right.
and,
Because even though
yeah.
he's just like, yeah, your mom was murdered. No, she's now in a safer place.
Yeah, she's no longer has to endure all of this suffering. And it just showcases the power of story, the power of fairy tale, to be able to focus. I don't want to say distract, because distract is, I think, is a misleading word, because it makes you feel like,
Yeah,
oh, you're
it's
departing
more
from reality.
to take from what's going on and really focusing on what's important.
Yeah, yeah, like put it all in a context of what you should be focused in on. And
Yeah.
because of that, and he's being able to keep that alive, not to the point where he's always victim and like, oh, I always need to be saved. He doesn't become a princess. And not to the point where he's constantly comparing himself to this fairy tale character. It's like, oh, or oh, I'm not as good as this, so like I must be a terrible person. I'm nothing. He's just like, you know what? This is something that I believe in. This is something that I think is gonna happen. That's gonna carry me so much faith, such a strong belief system of what's to come, and I'm going to do the best that I can, despite all that. I mean, I'm going to try the best I can, separate of that.
Hmm.
And so, not despairing, not being overly victim. It's like this guy is literally the perfect depiction of what it, I believe it's supposed to mean to be Christian, or a good
More
person in
than that,
general.
like
But
to
that's how
be,
it spoke to me.
yeah, like the entire church that he was in. He went around. trying to, provide hope for everyone, help those in need, um, used his power to like, oh, oh, gracious God, he could heal us and take away all the pain. But no, more sense of like he did that in order so people wouldn't suffer. He did that out of the kindness of his heart to make it appeasing for other people to, you know, go through their lives for the elders and everything. And the biggest thing was it all collected into a giant pall that he took upon himself to literally take on their stress, their pain, their agony, their hardships, everything that they felt, emotional, like any scarring and things like that. He would take that on himself and he would just do that on a weekly basis,
Yeah.
like for the entire town, not just one person, but the entire town. Like
Yeah.
that, that in itself, like when you bring in like, oh, the perfect way to exemplify being a Christian or, someone more of a religion background where it's just like, oh yeah, um, doing good for humanity is what the belief is in almost every religion,
Yep.
not doing something that harms others or doing something out of greed. I think
Hmm.
in almost every religion, it shows you to astray from being greedy, astrays from doing harm to others. And this is like the peak of like, hey, this is what you want to do. You want to help people out because that's going to make people feel good and want to help you out in your time of need, or even like just show people what's wrong and right.
Hmm.
And he had every right to become the villain. He had every right to like do something beyond it. When he got that devil fruit, oh man, he
Oh, spoilers. Spoilers. Yeah, but good job.
spoilers. I'm
Go ahead, go
sorry.
ahead. Go downstairs.
I don't do
I need
spoilers.
help.
Run away, little
Okay.
one.
Go ahead. Yeah. All right, guys. Go ahead.
I'm finally.
I know, baby. I'll be down in a little bit.
It's almost always annoying.
I know. I know, baby. Okay. But well, Eastside, it's gonna be spoilers for you. We're talking about One Piece.
Like, no, I
Like
don't
the
think you want.
latest.
Well, actually, the end like
Like that
that.
world mind.
Yeah, because I already know what episode she's on.
Yeah.
She's on
You
two.
guys got to run away. We don't
Hey,
want to spoil you. This is
give
very
me
good
five,
stuff.
give me 5 more minutes.
Okay, bye
I'm
bye.
sorry. I won't take up too much of your time. I love you guys.
She's still here. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
So
it's, it's like you said,
it's
it's the whole suffering and silence thing, and just like nobody knew, only Bonnie's mom knew, and that's why she like I think he would have done it more than once a week. Bonnie's mom was the one like, no, no, only once a week. It's like oh, because someone made a comment like, oh, would you do this? And she's like, nope, because they have no idea. It hurt her so. And at first I was like, oh, she's just like being stingy, and that's how she came across, but. At the same time, it's like the whole time she was just trying to protect Kuma because Kuma would have exhausted himself he would have killed himself trying to take on
I
the
mean,
world's
he did
treasure.
exhaust himself to like a umpteenth degree because just that power alone is just like you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not just I say what it means to be a good Christian, and I say that because I feel like there's a lot of misrepresentations of what it means to be Christian. Like people think like, oh, go to church every Sunday, I do these things, I do those things. It's like, no, like that's not what it means. And I think inherently we all know that on a like a on a cellular level, like on an unwritten rule level. And I think that's why a lot more people are identifying themselves as spiritual because they see though this big organization of religion, they're just like, I don't I don't vibe with that. I don't vibe with that what that organization is about. But I believe in this or I understand this and I like this and I want to be a good person. I want to be the best kind of person for everybody around me and I want people that treat me and my family the same way. I think that's a universal message. So I don't want to isolated to only one religion or to just religious people in general. I think it's just such a universal don't be a dick. Like be the opposite of that. It was just taking on the world's pain and suffering in silence. It's such an incredible and not allowing those bad thoughts, those intrusive thoughts to overtake you. And again,
Yeah,
that's the beginning. It just from a oh the man.
his hardship of bringing up, like again, him seeing his mother be murdered, him seeing his father be murdered, it's like he could have gone Don Flamingo.
Yeah. Yeah, very easily. Very easily. And Doflamingo, he didn't go bad out of oh, I saw something terrible. He went bad off of I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
this
There
is
are
stupid.
very
I'm
good
uncomfortable.
characters in One Piece, like, and we're talking like not even the main
Yeah.
protagonists or antagonists. Like these are just side characters in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're depicted so good, but that's such a good depiction comparing Doflamingo. Wow, maybe we should do a Warlords thing. The
Oh,
Doflamingo versus
I see
Kuma.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, we could go off all in all the seven, like Doflamingo, Crocodile, Boa Hancock,
Yeah.
the one and
It's just
only Mihawk. Like, just they
yeah.
have such depth in each one of them. Like, they're so different. Even Jinbei, like, yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
they're very very well thought out, I
Yeah.
believe.
That's why I would never argue with you over saying like, yeah, One Piece is my favorite anime. I'm just like, I can see it. I get it. Makes a lot of sense. So
I mean,
there's so
I'm
many
just saying, like,
small
so
stories within this greater story.
the fact that even to this day, and call me crazy, even to now's like craziness that's happening outside, people are actually raising the One Piece flag to
Hmm.
go against their like government beliefs, to go against like what's wrong, what's right, to really push out, hey, there's a better, greater good that could be followed. And it's can be seen as rationalism or extremist, but it's also seen as, hey, you really have to like think about what One Piece really puts out there in messages and so forth. Like it's not just, oh, it's just a story. It's just like, oh, Pokemon, they flipped the coin and this happened. No, no. And I got someone recently into One Piece. They watched the live action, they liked it. They started watching the anime and they said, wait, this is a lot darker. I'm like, yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah. But guys, we're out of time. We barely scratched the surface. We didn't even really get into Kuma. We're gonna figure out how to organize these and then start really diving into it. I'm excited
When
for it.
we have more time, we will.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning.